Adam and I had no good reason to be friends. Stone Gardens is a local grimy climbing gym right here in Ballard. Jeff and I recently moved to Seattle at the time, and we had met some dudes from work and set up some time to meet us to climb. Adam and another guy, Dan, walked in. Adam thought I was an old man, which is true. I thought he was a young dork. He was young. Since then, we've climbed many routes. We've had more than a few adventures, and we gained each other's mutual respect. He's actually held my life in his hands. Giovanna and Adam met at work, as you know, 12 years ago, and she must have been concerned about the same thing I was concerned about. Put my life in his hands? No thanks. I mean, she was 22 at the time and not ready to fall for him anyhow, either. She's perceptive that way. He didn't have the skills to manage Joe's mountainous character and presence. The good news is that people's characters are stronger than first impressions. In the psych ward where Adam and Joe fell in love. Seems like Adam has some latent talents after all. You know, I also fell in love with Adam. Not in a creepy way, but in a put my life in your hands kind of way. As all those climbs we did and all the trips in between. Joe one-upped me because she chose to share her life with Adam. I opted out because I'm deathly afraid of bed bugs, actually. Joe, you are a beautifully gifted person with great character of your own, and although I sadly moved east soon after you discovered Adam again, I am very happy you use Instagram the right way and show pictures of people and places you travel with Adam instead of Adam's sort of dumb shots of rocks. Yeah. Adam, as it turns out, is still a dork, and I'm still very old. And when you get old, you get more sentimental, and pictures of Joe are much more interesting than pictures of rocks. But I get it. Adam lives his life with passion, and that is expressed in his outdoor pursuits. Like Joe, the rock challenges him to be better, to work harder, to pursue a greater vision of himself. Her rocks are people, and they are far more challenging and unpredictable than granite faces are, but Joe nonetheless is always climbing up to that task. She is a rock. She is Adam's rock. Married now, and committed to a life together, I wish them both the very best, and for their love for one another to never top out, never fall. And if it becomes sketchy or you feel like your grip is slipping, remember that your protection placed in our lives is to keep us from injury, is not the rocks.
Really wanted that visual aid. Yeah.
They are the people placed closest to us. When climbing gear placement is always in our hands or in our minds, it is the closest people that we think of that protects us. Joe is also not only Adam's rock, but Adam's most prized protection. He will most definitely have her in his thoughts every moment as they climb through their future together. Cheers to Joe and Adam.